Hello everyone and welcome along to a brand new episode of More Town. You join me today with a brand new vehicle yet again. I am back down to having no money. I really need to try and get out of the habit of spending literally every penny I own. But look how awesome this Kira van looks, and it's fully loaded, which is awesome. And I've borrowed a trailer, put more things in it. Well, this trailer's wobbling about too. But this is vehicle number 4, and I'm very happy with how the decals have come out on this one. It's a little bit bland up in this area, but otherwise it's absolutely awesome. And it's got the cool wheels on it as well. I've lowered this one. This one actually has most of a decent tune on it, and it's quite fun to drive actually. I've done a few miles in it off camera, and I quite like this one. But with this particular run, we have a big stack on the roof of cheese to deliver down to the overseas import company, and that's exactly what we're going to do. And we're going to do it in style because we're lowered with big truck wheels, and I'm not sure about the zigzag pattern on the back doors, but otherwise we're definitely rolling in style with this one. That's a bus stop. That's not what you're meant to do. Too busy looking at the van and not what the van was about to crash into. But let me know in the comments what you think of these decals. It's very dark just now because of the rain, but we'll get a better look at them just shortly when the rain stops. And this particular vehicle was a suggestion to me by someone in the Discord. I think it was left as a comment as well, but I haven't been able to access my YouTube comments today. A few minor internet issues are still on the go from the power cuts we had earlier in the week. I'm recording this on Tuesday, so I haven't fixed all of the issues as of yet, but let me know in the comments. I'm sure I'll be able to get into them by the time that this video comes out, and what you think of these decals. I think the shadowed purple and orange thing, that's a boss on the side, is pretty cool. I've wrecked this van because I'm too busy looking at it, but that's okay. Well, since we've wrecked it anyway, we'll stop into Jeju and repair, since it's just around the corner here, and then we'll carry on with our little trip to the overseas import company. Doesn't add much time to go this way. Yes, overheating, exactly how I like it. I also like how the van looks with the wide wheels, almost flared arch look to it. There's a slight little bit of clipping going on, but nothing that concerns me. It's good enough. I'm more than happy with it. And the roof rack is not something I've ever used before, but I think is an awesome addition to this van. So we'll get into this repair shop, get it fixed up, and then we'll absolutely fly down to the overseas import company once once the van isn't boiling itself. Can we fit in here with those boxes? Ah, that could be somewhat problematic. Let's see if we can get in there by reversing the trailer in. If it will reverse, of course. There we go. That took a fair whack of the money, but if you can't get in with your vehicle and you have a small trailer in the back, try that one. That's a little trick I learned a little while ago. But only 3 miles to go to this destination, so not too bad at all. But with that being said, here are the photo of the week winners from last week's competition. So hopefully you guys enjoy these pictures, and congratulations to everyone who took part, and of course the 3 winners. And I look forward to seeing what you guys submit throughout the course of this week, and see who wins next week. We're low on fuel. I could maybe manage this van a little bit better. A full tank in 10 miles is terrible. Absolutely terrible. You're supposed to indicate before you turn. Or maybe I just didn't see it, but another detour possibly up ahead because there is a fuel station up at the local racetrack, which is just a little bit further along here. That or we use roadside refuel, which I don't really want to do that. I think I'll just nip into this this racetrack to get some fuel. Two detours on the same route. Not a good start. I'm actually not even sure how many pallets I have on here. We'll just have a quick look at how many we've got. 13. Awesome stuff, so we can carry 13 pallets on this particular setup, but of course I don't own the trailer. That is a borrowed trailer. This looks like a viable shortcut. That was a rock. Didn't damage anything important though. I've got an angle kit on this, but I haven't yet locked the diffs, so it's very twitchy in the steering. But it's also quite stable. You'd think with having cargo on the roof it would be unstable, but it's not. It does not really seem to give it a high center of gravity at all. Racing a bus, so cheese on the roof. We are definitely going to overheat. At least we're not crashing into oncoming vehicles anymore. I've stopped looking at the van. I've knocked it out of sport mode just to give the engine a bit of a chance to cool down. And of course my driving is still as reckless whether I'm in sport mode or comfort. There's no comfort bonus to delivering cargo. Take out as much of the fences as humanly possible because that's just how I do things. Past the architect's office and into the overseas import company, which of course this is where you could usually pick up containers. One of a few places you can pick up containers anyway. Don't think I'm going to be putting a container on the roof, but I do want to check if I can get a contract to deliver pallets here. No. Fair enough. If I could get back in it, I'd be much happier. So there's everything off of the van and the trailer. Decent little payday, not anything outstanding, but yeah, we won't be doing that. That one's now vanished. And come back. Let's take those three. That's the wrong way, that's definitely the wrong way. Yeah, let's just go with these three. So what I'll do is I'm going to drop the trailer off here. It will not be there shortly anyway. And let's see how the van drives, mostly empty and without a trailer. I think with a lock diff and a bigger engine, this thing will be an absolute little weapon of a van, possibly even a suitable vehicle just to get from point A to point B in, because so far it's been great fun to drive this. So a quick little 2-mile journey here with just 3 pallets in the back, and like I said, the van's quite drifty, quite fun. I do like this little van. There's the police now going to be chasing me. Whoops. Excuse me, officer. Over here. Let's find out if I can push this over by myself. I don't think I can. Yeah, wouldn't have thought so. I haven't done too much in the way of recovering my vehicles. That was only $300 there, which for me is impressive. Like, so I usually recover about 6 times in an episode. Go into straight drift mode and see if we can finish wrecking the rest of this van in the next mile. There's the police chasing me again. Who's quicker? A Kira van or a police Mustang? Surprisingly, the Mustang's not caught me yet. I might actually be pulling away from it as well. That's a large vehicle. That's many objects that should not be crashed into. Don't know how we didn't damage the radiator there. That was quite impressive. This is a van, I think, that requires some additional lighting on it to complete the aesthetic that it has. Bad things have happened. Yeah, it's okay. It stayed on its wheels and that's all that matters. Of course, if you're wondering where to get this van, you get it from right here. Just up in the top there, that red white and black van. That is one of these, and that is in fact where I bought this particular van from. At least I've arrived. Fantastic. There we are. Quick little payment there. We are running quite short on cash again, but that's absolutely okay. I will do a little bit of off-camera work to make a little bit of money, possibly some on-camera work too. But that is all I have time for in today's episode. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, you can of course subscribe, and as always, you can join the Discord. The link to Discord is in the video description of each and every video. Police are very rude in this game, and I look forward to seeing you guys there. But thank you all very kindly for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.